So Raymond Hallowell expresses this, and he describes in here the law of polarity in how the law of attraction works. You know that everything in this universe has both a positive and negative charge. Form is held in place through the law of polarity. Every atom has within it the neutron or the neutral base, and then it has a proton and an electron that binds matter. Everything that we experience in our life is drawn and bound into physical form through the law of polarity. The law of attraction then works through the law of polarity, which is how you use your mind. And there are two phases to this law. So if you open to the law of attraction in your book, so on page 49, to desire is to expect, and to expect is to achieve. Now, to expect, when Bob was talking about believing, to believe is to be living in a certain way. It's not a casual, it's a committed way of living. To expect, feel the feeling when you hear the word expect. To expect has a kind of ring to it. There's a certainty to it. There's a way of being about it. It comes out of a decision to live in harmony with these laws. The underlying law that regulates supply in the world of effects has two important phases. One is desire, and the other is expectation. So the desire is, he describes, embraces a positive process of attraction. That is, when an individual earnestly desires a thing, he sets up a line of force that connects him with the invisible side of the good desired. I'm going to read that one more time. So imagine this. So think right now of something you want to bring into your life, something you want to experience, a reality. And feel for yourself, what's pulling you in the strongest? What's you're longing for? Is it a financial freedom? Is it a part of creating a new business, or letting go of a business, or writing that book you've always wanted to write, or doing your travel, or creating a family, or what is it that is really that is most igniting in your desire, your longing? And if you don't know what that is, then take a look at your discontent. When Bob asked us to raise our hands, is there something you're really done with? You'd like to just have, because the other side of letting that go is, and then what? What will emerge? You no longer want to be constricted in this way. So what is the positive picture of that? That's your desire. The first phase of desire embraces a positive process of attraction. That is, when an individual earnestly desires a thing, he sets up a line of force that connects him with the invisible side of the good desired. Should he weaken or change in his desire, that particular force is disconnected or misses the goal. But if he or she remains in their constant desire or ambition in the good demanded, it is sooner or later realized in part or entirety. The principle involved is that you cannot long or yearn for anything unless it already exists, if not in form, then in substance. And desire is the motive power for calling it forth into visible appearance and physical effect. Now, if you'll turn in that chapter to page 53. So your desire then puts you in connection with the invisible side of that which you're seeking to bring forth. Your expectation then pulls it to you. So your desire puts you in touch, your expectation pulls it to you. That's the law of polarity. So when Thoreau says, if one advances confidently, that's a feeling tone. Confidence is expectation in feeling tone. It's vibrational. Just as the man who is a negativist is constantly emitting a vibration. And you have friends that really even love you. You may have family members who do love you, but what they're vibrating with is a feeling tone of doubt, worry, constriction. Their frying pan may be very, very small. And when you say you're going to create something or you're going to bring forth, if you lay that dream, that idea on the altar of their approval or opinion, it will be easy for you to feel as if you cannot do that yourself. So you want to be careful about who you tell your dreams, your aspirations, your desires to, Because in the beginning, just like anything that's brand new, it's fragile. So you want to be sure that you bring your ideas, your dreams into and you're going to share them with someone else's mind, that you want to be sure that you're going to do this with people who also are generating lives that you can admire and respect, and that will help support you in believing that you really can do this. When you bring an idea to Bob Proctor, there's absolutely no limit to what you can do. And there's something in you that begins to feel that way. When someone tells me they want to create something, I know about them that there is that in them that can do this. I've seen it happen over and over and over again. The challenge is for me to remember that about myself. Recently, my husband and I bought